Thank you very much for coming out, folks. You know, every single month we have one of our 2 Comma Club meetings, and I always start every meeting, well, at least my portion of it, by saying it's a great time to be in the fixed index annuity business. There are more people alive today that have ever died on planet Earth. More people alive today that have ever died in the history of planet Earth. Think about that. Really good time to be in the annuity business. A lot more people to talk to, a lot more people to see. Everybody in here should be independent, correct? Okay. So otherwise you wouldn't, be here. Would you say that being independent is probably the toughest thing, probably the toughest business that you could be in? Would you agree? Anybody paying you a salary?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have an office that is paid for? Anybody in here? No? You have to go out there and make it happen. You have to get out there and get down and dirty. So I'll give a little explanation, background on myself. I first got involved in the fixed index annuity business in 2001. I was in the United States Marine Corps, and then out of the Marine Corps, went to school, went to college for a little bit, and answered an ad in the newspaper. It was actually a newspaper at the time, and the ad said, looking for somebody to work on the phone, agency in the Woodlands, Texas. So I answered the ad, and I remember walking into the office the first time. I didn't even know how to say the word annuity, I didn't know what an annuity was. And I remember sitting down and meeting with this short Hawaiian manager at the time. His name was Harry Hewlett, and he said, "You a Marine, I a Marine. You do good sales, I do good sales. Let's come together and let's work together and make lots of money." And I said, "Well, I'm hungry for a job. I don't know anything about annuities. I don't know anything about you or anything like that. But teach me the industry and teach me the ropes. And hopefully over time I can evolve and get better." But at the time when you're 20, 21 years old, you're just looking for a job. I was looking for a job. I was just trying to find my way in life. Had just got out of the Marine Corps, like I said, and that's just not even real reality. You're out training and you're in the woods. You're not really, or on the aircraft carriers. You're not really, involved in society. You're not trying to build a business or a brand or build a company. So I had found this job at BHC Marketing, doing the annuities, and I had started there. There was about five employees. And if any of you have dealt with May Arroyo, my new business manager at my company, I've worked with May for over 21 years. And I worked at BHC for 10 years. And we grew it from 5 employees to 100 employees. And then a private equity firm comes in and they buy BHC Marketing. And so my mentor had left, the owner of the company had left, and here comes corporate guys coming in. And they were like, "Well, you got to change this, you got to do this, you got to do that." And over time, I said, this isn't for me. I've learned enough to start a marketing organization on my own, and I quit. I'm going to go find, my own. I'm going to do my own thing. Before I had left, though, they make you sign these big non-compete agreements. I mean, it was a big package saying, if you ever call any of your clients, if you ever contact any of your customers, we will sue you. We'll dig a big grave and we'll throw you in that grave, and we'll put gasoline on you and we'll light it and you'll die. And I was like, well, okay. So I'm a member. I was and still am a member of this attorney on retainer company called Prepaid Legal. So I called Prepaid Legal and I said, "Hey, and this was before I quit. I said, I need for you to send me an attorney or give me an attorney so I can have review this non-compete agreement." So they called me and they said, "Okay, go to Houston and there's an attorney, XYZ attorney, and he'll talk with you about, this non-compete agreement." And I said, no, I want an attorney here in the Woodlands. We're a big enough company, or big enough town. I can get an attorney here. They said, they called me back another day and they said, "Okay, here's an attorney firm in another town. Go see him." And I said, "No, I want an attorney here in the town that I'm in so I don't have to drive really far." They called me back and they said, "Okay, go see this attorney. And I was like, finally, in the town, the Woodlands. So the day of the appointment, I went in to meet with this attorney. And I walk up these big glass doors, and I open up, and I walk in, and the lady's sitting there, and she says, how can I help you? And I said, well, I'm here to see attorney XYZ. And she says, okay, go sit over there. So after about 15 minutes, I'm like, wow, man, this is crazy. I'm sitting here, I'm nervous. I'm sitting here, with this big packet non-compete agreement. I want to start my own company. I just need a little bit of advice on, can I contact my old customers? And she said, Mr. Doherty, you can now go into the conference room. So she opens up this conference room door, and there's this table from about here to their long conference room, chairs all the way down, and the big king chairs at the end of the conference room table. So I sit down, and I'm sitting there another 10 minutes waiting, and I'm just, just kind of trying to make it in this world. And all of a sudden, I hear the door kick in. Boom! This cowboy, this attorney with this cowboy hat, big old cowboy hat, walks in, and he's got boots and a belt buckle, and he's like, how you doing? And I'm like, how are you doing? And he said, well, I'm the attorney so-and-so. Come on, sit down. He sits down. He said, I'm going to sit down. And he sits down at the end of the table. I'm over here, and he's all the way over there. And I'm going, do you want me to come closer? I mean, I need some help with this non-compete agreement. I just want a consultation. Can you help me? And he says, sure, come on down here. So I get up out of my chair, and I walk down, and I hand him the non-compete agreement. And he says, what are you here for? I said, I want you to review this non-compete agreement and tell me if I can contact my existing customers. And he says, what'd you say? I said, I want you to look at this and tell me if I can start my own company and, contact my customers. And he started looking at it, and he says, what company do you work for? And I told him the company name, and he says, son, we got to stop this meeting. I said, why? He said, well, those are my clients, the company that you're currently working for. I said, oh, God, this isn't going to work out. He said, son, you got to leave right now. I said, well, why? He said, well, because they're my customers. I can't, or they're my client. And so I'm like, I started sweating. I'm like, oh, he's going to tell. My job is over. I know I want to quit, but they're going to let me go as soon as this attorney calls. So I grabbed the paperwork, and I'm heading out of there, and I open the big glass doors, and I'm about to hit the button for the elevator. And that attorney, he meets me out in the hall real fast. He says, big belt buckle, he said, I bet you think I'm going to tell on you, huh? And I said, yeah, I think you're going to tell on me. And he said, you are wrong. I ain't going to say nothing. So I was like, okay, good. He's not going to say anything. So that was Friday. Monday morning, I do my meeting with my employees, and the owner of the company comes knocking. Boom, boom, boom. He said, Julian, come meet with me. And I said, well, why? He said, well, come meet with me. And then we open the door to the conference room, and there's an attorney and the vice president sitting there, and he says, sit down. And I said, okay. He says, you got 2 pieces of paper, pick. I said, well, what are these? He said, well, this is your termination papers, and this is your resignation papers. Which one do you pick? And I said, well, I've been here for 10 years. I'm not going to, quit. I'll take the resignation paper. And he said, okay, goodbye. And he said, that attorney told that you went and saw him, and, you wanted to start your own company, and that's just not something that we can deal with. And you quit, you're getting terminated. And if you contact any of your agents, you have over 300 of them that you've worked here and built over the years, and you're doing hundreds of millions of dollars, we're going to come after you. Guns loaded is what the term that they said. Guns loaded, we're going to come after you. And I said, guns loaded? Ooh, that doesn't sound good. So I said, well, fine, goodbye. So the next week, I opened up an office 2 doors down from them. This is crazy. 2 doors down from them. And I said, I'm starting my own marketing company, and it's going to be called DFS Marketing. And I remember I said, I got this office lease. The office was about this big, and there was I had a coffee table, a little card table in my garage. So I grabbed the card table, and I got a little laptop and got a fold-out chair, and I said, I'm going to start, I'm going to start my own marketing company, and I'm going to do it right in front of their face, and I'm going to build something great and build something good. So they hated me being next door because the other employees could see me, and I'd wave at them, but I never broke that non-compete agreement. I didn't want to fight with them. I'd rather just start from scratch and build and build and build from there. So I started DFS marketing with 0 agents. I had a 401k at the time for, maybe $250,000, and I cashed that out to help me pay for my bills and pay for this new company. And I remember the training that I got from my mentor, the short Hawaiian guy. His name was Harry Hewlett. He always said, you're going to do something for agents and you're going to build a marketing organization. You have to add value or get out of the way. And what he meant by add value is not be like the traditional leeches, other marketing organizations that call agents every week and say, are you working on any cases? Is there anything I can assist you with? Are you working on any cases? Without adding anything in return or adding value. And what I mean is by helping you see more people, or building a brand or building an agency or building a company. So now fast forward, DFS marketing, we are about 3,000 independent agents strong. We have almost 30 employees at my office down in Conroe, and we deal with hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars of fixed annuity and life insurance premium every single year. So what I'm going to talk with you about today is really one thing and one thing only: money. This is the whole reason why we're all here today, at least in my belief. We're here to make money. I'm here to ask for you to submit annuity premium back through DFS marketing. In exchange, I will help you build your business and build your brand, and I will help you see more people. That's what the goal is. So back to me asking, is everybody in here independent? And everybody shook their heads. Yes, I'm independent. We're all independent. Would you say that being independent is easy or hard compared to a Raymond James or an Edward Jones or a LPL or a Prudential guy? Would you say there's an easier way out? Which one's easier, Raymond James or LPL or being independent? Why is that? There you go. So being independent is a lot harder than a Raymond James or an LPL guy because you have no name brand recognition. It's you. It's ABC agent versus Raymond James or LPL, where you can, or Edward Jones, you can walk in the door, you can see an Edward Jones agency on the at least around here, on every corner of every shopping strip. So a customer, if they're going to meet an independent agent or they're going to meet an Edward Jones guy, the credibility factor with Edward Jones is there versus the no credibility factor with the independent agent. So independent, being an independent agent or independent broker it's tough. I mean, it is, as an agent, it is very, very, very difficult to be able to meet with a customer, add credibility, enough credibility that customer says, I want to do business with you. I trust you. I believe you. I know that what you're here offering me for my retirement and my financial success is in the best interest of myself. And you're not just some fly-by-night guy that's going to maybe take my money, possibly lose it, possibly run away with it. So being independent, it is very difficult. I mean, it is very, very difficult. So right now I'm going to ask around the room, how are most of you getting your new customers? I'll start. How are you getting your new customers?
I have been in Houston for over 40 years.
40 years. You have some friends. How about yourself?
Well, I'm trying everything. I do TV, radio. Been in business 40 years, so I've got over 20,000 clients. Most of my business referred leads.
20,000 clients. That's. I mean, I take my hat off to you. But those 40 years, nobody's ever given you a paycheck, and you've been independent and commission only, correct? All right. So what are you doing now for marketing? It's just word of mouth, is what you said, and referrals.
Well, I'm doing
The TV, yeah.
TV and radio mostly.
All right.
And most of my good leads come from my clients.
From the referrals.
So,
Yeah.
That's the best way to sell.
That's right.
When I go in that house, all I have to do is pull out the application.
You're the doctor. You're the doctor. That's right. That's right. How about yourself, sir?
I worked for a large investment firm before here, and after my non-compete, my non-solicitor.
Oh, yeah, you've been there.
I brought over about 90% of the clients.
No, that's good. So that's years worth of work, in other words. And you've been able to, after the non-compete was over,
About 25, I worked there 25 years.
25 years.
So after 1 year non-solicit, then I just went after my clients.
Yeah. How are you getting new clients now? Or are you just kind of primarily referrals? Yeah. That makes sense. Is it, when agents tell me referrals, maybe not like yourself, but more of an independent that didn't work for an agency, that didn't bring a big book of business over. When I hear the word, I work on referrals, I'm like, okay, is that one new customer per quarter? And usually that's what it is, if you're lucky for referrals. It's difficult to live on referrals. It's really tough. How do you get your new customers?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. Eddie, you know how you get your customers.
Well, I've been in the business for 45 years.
Yeah.
So I do have a good customer base. But I think I get more of my customers than repeat business. I get a good bit, but I network.
Network.
And I am active in my community, Rotary, Business Networking International, a couple of different networking clubs. And so I get referrals every week, and it's worked out.
Every week?
Every week.
That is.
I'm so busy, I can't.
Yeah,
my head straight.
that's fantastic. That is really, really good. Are these referrals that are coming to you every single week? I mean, you are what most people dream of having. You have a blessing given to you. I mean, that is just it is. Every week, I've never in 21 years heard of that. Usually you hear referrals, and it's usually far to come. How would you get your clients, David? Oh, sorry, Eddie. Yes, sir.
I was just going to say, I think that my practice is different from so many people, though, to be fair about it. I branded myself as a life insurance specialist 45 years ago, just because I was always a very direct person. And so I didn't want to beat around the bush. I didn't realize that I was doing something that might work out well. And so doing that, however, the branding, which I didn't even know I was branding myself. I didn't know what the word meant.
Sure.
And but being a life insurance agent and being known as that in my community helped out a tremendous amount.
That makes
I
sense.
think that's why I get the referrals. It's maybe the life insurance business as a specialty lends itself better to referrals.
Than just the annuity business, yeah. Than just being one product peddler.
Right.
David, how about yourself? How are you getting customers?
For about 10 years, I worked with an outfit that kind of did the marketing, and we did seminars and things like that. Of course, they took 2/3 of everything I made, and
Yes.
1/3. And I finally realized that they weren't earning it. It should have been reversed, or they should have got like 10%. But
Sure.
I went off on my own, and of course, I had to go through the 2-year. Don't talk to these clients anymore, but I had a big enough book of business where I could just service that, and then I would do my own dinner seminars, which just recently, again, I spent about $6,000 doing 2 dinners with the mailers and all this other stuff, and they're just not very productive. And I've been racking my brain on how I can drum up more new clients, and that's when you guys contacted me. And
Yes.
I thought it was kind of kismet that you guys contacted me, because I was like, my kids make fun of me because I'm so not on any social.
Social, yeah.
Yeah, I have no presence at all.
Yeah.
And so this was, I'm really thinking that this may be the way to go.
Sure. How about yourself, Josh?
Similar to David, you work your referrals as long as you can, but it's just not enough.
Yeah.
So whether it's some networking or some luncheons, but the return is too few and far between.
Sure.
So again, the timing with
Yeah.
the relationship was spot on.
So it's referrals that you're getting right now.
Yeah, about a month if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky that
Yeah.
you even close.
Yeah.
Well, like you, I started in 2002 and was doing workshops at the Sizzlers, and we would do business with, it would only hold about 30 people. We were turning people away and doing business with 56% of the people that attended. That was kind of like a new model. But through the years, it didn't take long that these people in the same area were going to 4 lunches a week. And so that kind of dissipated. So you do lead cards, you do flyers, and I still do that. I have kids send them on out. And
Direct mail or handing out flyers?
Handing out
On the
flyers.
cars, putting them on the...
Cars, all kinds of stuff like that. And now, I mean, you've got to do everything and almost anything to get people's attention. But I found the marketing has changed, and that's why I'm here today, is because I need to get in the 21st century with marketing.
Sure.
And, you know, the old school just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
And having a website and being on Facebook and Google and all these different things, that is the new wave. If you don't get a hold of it, which spent too much time trying to figure it all out and get around it, and now I understand that, hey, I should have given in a long time ago.
Long time ago. Thank you. King, how are you getting your customers now?
We actually get ours through a government contract.
Will you say we?
So my agency.
Your agency? All right. All right.
So we have about 10 on staff. It's my agency, and we received a government contract right around 6 years ago.
That's
And
good.
We've been working it ever since, so we're able to get into all 99 federal agencies, talk to all 4.5 million federal employees.
Okay, good. You deal with the unions?
I'm sorry?
Do you deal with the unions?
I do,
You
yeah.
give presentations at the union halls? Maybe you do workshops at the union halls or group meetings? And then you're good with you're in with the union leaders, and that's really good. That's another, this is like, I'm going to go buy a lottery ticket today because 2 fantastic business models are in place. How'd you get that government contract? Is it from connections or years of work, or did you just happen to just start old school, busting rust?
No, actually, it was turned over to me by my mentor that I had gotten into the business. So he was wanting to transition out, and I was the one making the most money for him. So he said, "Why not give it to you?"
And you were just like me. I've been trained by the best. I'm 42 years old, about to be 42, and be able to create this empire that, at least in my world, it's a little empire. That we deal with hundreds of millions of dollars, lots of employees. I mean, just been able to be trained by the best. And I think everybody needs some kind of mentor to be able to grow and build their business. So that's a great, you got a real good opportunity that you're running with, and that makes sense. How are you getting your new customers? I know you told me you used to have an agency, but now you're independent.
Well, other than, I've been doing this a long time. Referrals, I focused more on the school business, 403B and things. And from there, you get referrals to their parents,
Yeah.
relatives, and things like that. And occasionally do functions in schools, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's been good, but I guess I need to upgrade a bit. Join the 21st century.
Sure. With even 5 years ago, the 403B market was good. It was really good. You could be able to go in there, do a little into a school, be able to do a quick presentation at lunch with teachers, do payroll deduction. Hey, $100 a month, $50 a month, $200 a month, and to this annuity, and we'll do the payroll deduct. I'm on the school, district's approved list. Now, being in the 403B market, if you're not, really, established, it's very difficult because of the school shootings. It's a lot of security measures and issues. And then the 403B rules and laws have changed, where the product the carrier's got to be approved on the school district's approved list. You can't move a 403B to an IRA unless that person or that teacher is retired. So there's a lot of rules and regulations in the 403B business, almost like the TSP federal market is kind of really drying up, and those niches that used to be our bread and butter no longer, like seminars, direct mailers, doing presentations with schools. Almost all of the traditional ways of generating customers really is drying up, except for the few ways of referrals. That's what I'm hearing from the gentlemen in here that are successful, and ladies. It's the referral business. The referral game is what I call. So anybody here have a website for your business? Anybody have a website? Okay. JR? Oh, I got to ask JR. Excuse me. JR, how are you getting your people? The light's blinding me.
Well, we also deal with the 403B business.
Yeah.
And it was very rough. So I got into the 21st century, and I just said, I gotta outsource my legwork, and we started just buying leads
Yeah.
through our community.
Yeah.
And that really helped us out a lot.
Are you a husband and wife team?
Yes.
And do you have any other staff members
Outsourcing in different countries, yes.
in different countries? Yeah,
Yes.
bringing referrals in?
Well, we also have other projects that we work.
Yeah.
Where we have final expense, multi-level marketing company we created.
Yeah.
And then they bring in leads because they can't do annuities or larger cases. So we have specialists that take on
That side of things.
that referral, yeah.
That makes sense. So, realistically, my next question is, a few people in here raised their hands, when I asked who has a website. Just a few agents in here. Not everybody, has a website in here. To me, this whole new 21st century idea is really shocking. When I used to fire people at my agency for being on Facebook, I'm walking by and they're on Facebook and they're quickly trying to change the computer screen when I walk by, to now I hire people to be on Facebook. I mean, within a 2-year period, a 2-year spin from hating to, social media, Instagram. I have a 19-year-old son that I would say, let me see your phone. Let me see your phone. What are you on right now? Snapchat? What's Snapchat? Instagram. Well, what's Instagram? Why are you on this? And now I'm spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on Instagram. Hundreds of thousands of dollars a year on Facebook. We have right now on DFS marketing staff 10 GPS coordinators. Those are actual people that help independent agents build out their social media accounts. I have a social media strategist, a graphic designer, computer scientist on the staff at DFS Marketing. And it's just remarkable how the world and how the advertising for annuities and life insurance has changed within 2 years. It has just gone from the traditional seminar selling, where we could do a 500-piece mailer. We could invite people to join us at a restaurant, at the local cafeteria. We spread the seminar dates into two, like a Tuesday and a Thursday, and then we would have 100 buying units. That's a couple, husband and wife, show up at the workshop, and then we could give a presentation, we could book appointments, and we'd have 20 or 30 people to go see and then close deals as the agents that we work with. So now, if you try to do $6,000 worth of mailings, and you're lucky if you get how many people to the seminar? 50 people. We're lucky. And if you're lucky, you'll write maybe your money back, but what kind of business is that? So, the old ways of doing marketing for customers, it is over. It really is over. And yes, it's great to have referrals coming in. If you built an agency that you get new customers, that's great. But the old ways of traditional advertising and marketing, it's over. Direct mail is dead. Seminar selling is over on a large level. Preset appointments through the mail is over. Lead card mailers, it's difficult to now generate prospects from direct mail. Has anybody ever lost a customer because they didn't have a website? Does anybody really know if they've lost a customer because they had?
No.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, yes.
I've lost plenty of them for not having one.
Yeah, that's my question. Have you lost a customer because you didn't have a website? Harry, the gentleman that was right behind you, he had to go leave. He's presenting a $1.5 million case on the Nassau product that we just saw. He just left to go present, but he looked over at me and he said, Julian, I lost a $500,000 sale last week because the customer looked me up and they couldn't find me online, and then they said, I can't do this deal with you. I don't know who you are. I'm not gonna go forward with you. So think about how many times has anybody ever written a case, an annuity case, and then the client calls back and says, I don't want to do this deal with you. I don't want to go forward with you. I want to just put the brakes on it. I'm going to think about it. Has anybody ever had that before? Yeah. And you never know. You ask the customer, well, why? What happened? Or you chase them down and you're trying to get with them. Being independent is tough. I've had so many agents in the past tell me, Julian, I wrote a case. It was a $300,000 sale. My client talked to their son, who's a plumber, and the plumber said, let's look this guy up. This is my inheritance. I can't find him on the internet. What are you doing? Cancel the case. We've lost cases like that, significantly. So having a website is really just the beginning, just the tip of the iceberg, having a website, at least now in 2019 and beyond. If you don't have a website, or if you're still operating with an email address that has @yahoo.com or @AOL.com, 60% of people that have been surveyed and asked, what do you think about the person that's a professional with a public email account? And most of the survey members come back and say they don't feel like this person's professional. If you don't have an actual profession, like your doctor has a professional email, your lawyer has a professional email, your engineers, your architect firms, but if you're still operating under the @gmail.com, so many of us in this room have financial, my annuity, @yahoo.com or @gmail.com, you're not looked at as a professional. Now, if you have a website, that's great, but a lot of the websites that are out there that you have right now may be outdated. They may not even work for you. If you do have a website, is anybody calling you saying, I saw you on the internet. I have $500,000. I'm an engineer retiring from ExxonMobil here in Houston. And what you have on your website has given me the reason and the beliefs and the confidence that you're a trusted brand and I want to do business with you. And most of the time, I don't think anybody in here has that happening consistently or has ever had something like that happen. They may have typed in your name and then your website pulled up because of a referral, or they may have been given your information, they looked it up, but that's the only way that they ever came across. And if you have a website and they were able to check you out, that adds credibility, but nobody in here can tell me that they have a website that people are typing in Florida, income for life in Google, and your website's pulling up. Typing in paycheck for life, annuity, life insurance, safe money, just anything to do with our world, is your website pulling up? No, it's not. You know whose websites are pulling up? Raymond James, LPL, Prudential, Geico. All those are pulling up because they're paying money for ads. You'll see ad if you type in annuity in Houston, it'll all be ads. But if you have a website that has search engine optimization and video content, your website will pull up on the first page of Google, the covenant page, first page of Google. If you have video content on a website in 2019 and beyond, your page will pull up. It's very simple. So it's so important, if you want to attract new customers, have a website. Have some kind of website, have some kind of video content on the website. Google came out with an announcement a couple of months ago that their algorithms have changed. Their new system to pull up, to have websites pull up when somebody types in keywords in the search engine, is no longer text versions, text. It's all video content. Now their software searches websites that have video content that's relevant to the keywords that's going to pull up number one. So that's why we're doing these videos for you. That's why we're asking you to film these 30-second infomercials so we can add that video to your website if you currently have one, or we'll help you get a website built that has a really good user experience that we can put those videos on so you do pull up number one on the search engines. And I'm not saying by any means one video on one website is going to get your name to pull up on number one on Google if somebody types in your area. It takes a lot of content. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of Facebook advertising, YouTube advertising, Instagram advertising. It takes a lot of Quora and Reddit advertising and just posting connected to your website to get your page to pull up #1 on Google. And that's when you start generating the customers that just pull you up out of the blue, where your name pulls up or your website pulls up out of the blue. I'm still kind of shocked that I'm even up here talking about Google algorithms and talking about social media strategists when it comes to annuities and life insurance. But it is a fact. How many of you in here go to a restaurant and you see a family of 4 or a family of 2 sitting there on their phones, and you probably think, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
They're just so disgusting. They can't even, they're disgusting. They are disgusting. Or you see these kids nowadays that all they're watching is their iPads, even just walking like little soldiers, walking around on their iPads. They can't even look at you in the face when you're talking to them. These millennials, I mean, these people, God, they're just disgusting. They don't want to work for anything. They don't want to do anything. They're no more athletes. We used to go out and play. We used to go have fun. And now all these kids, all they're doing is sitting around inside. Well, get over it. Technology is king now. Technology is the king of everything right now. You can never get over it. My son is 21 years old. Him and his girlfriend, they come over to my house. They're both sitting on the couch. They're not talking to each other. You know what they're doing? Texting each other. I'm like, you're right there. Talk. No, that's not how we do it, Dad. This is how we do it. That's really everywhere. Does anybody have one of these right here? What is this? Is it a smartphone? It's about a $1,500 phone.
Yeah, that's true.
But is it a smartphone? It's a smartphone only if it's making you money.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's only a smartphone only if it's making you money. Now, you could have a phone that has all the technology in it, but if it is not getting you new people to see in the annuity and life insurance business, if you're not doing $1 million deals from this phone, it's a dumb phone. It's not a smartphone. That's why when you use one of these, what I'm going to talk with you about today is going to take your dumb phone and turn it into the smartphone that it is. So get over your ways about, well, those people, they won't look at each other. They're on the phone at the restaurant. You got to get over it all. If you think that I don't want a Facebook page because that's not what I do, I'm in the life insurance and annuity business, and Facebook and Instagram, that's pathetic. That's for those millennials, and I will never get any customers from the internet. It'll never help me with my business. It's not something that I think I'm going to implement in my practice. Get over all that. Get over all that. Harry, again, I'm going to pick on him because he left. He said, well, my voice is messed up. I can't talk very well. And so any social media stuff that I do is going to sound terrible. I don't want to look like a moron on the internet because of my voice. Well, it doesn't matter if you're fat, if you're skinny, if you're young, if you're black, if you're white, if you're bald, if you're whatever. It's not about being, don't worry about your ego when it comes to the internet and advertising. I'm too old for that. Don't even have those pre-existing notions anymore when it comes to posting and getting on the internet. The internet nowadays is the key. It's the mecca of all ways to advertise for annuity and life insurance business. I'll give you a story. About 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, I was driving down the highway and I'm like, man, I am sick of direct mail. I'm sick of seminar selling to get the agents that work underneath my hierarchy in front of customers. What can I do to help agents get in front of more customers? So what we did was I just thought, let's run ads on the internet. Let's direct people to a landing page. Let's people book appointments with the agents that we work with and see how that pans out. So we started doing that, and agents started getting appointments, and agents started writing business with me, and I'm like, wow, this is the new way. This is the new era. So I started spending more on the advertising, $50,000, $60,000, $100,000 in advertising to get out there. And it's remarkable. DFS Marketing's production has almost quadrupled in the last 12 months because of our online marketing and our online advertising. And I make a video every single day in my studio. I have very high-powered guys like John Carr behind the camera, putting together good videos, good videos that I send out. And it's not about what I'm saying or what I'm doing or how I look or if I'm tired or if I'm happy in the video. It's about my business is creating an online brand that is a trusted brand. And I have become now an online influencer when it comes to financial professionals who type in the internet and the search engines, annuity, life insurance, marketing company. My company is pulling up. People are seeing videos, people are seeing content of me. I do an email blast every single day with a video of myself talking about the services that we offer, how we can help agents, how we can help build your business, how we can help build your brand. And you won't believe what is happening to DFS Marketing as a company. We have quadrupled our size, quadrupled our production, quadrupled my waist size. Not really, but we've really gotten big, and we've gotten we've done so much with the internet and the social media. And I couldn't believe it. And I'm firsthand person that has not believed in social media, because I grew up, I'm 41 years old. We didn't have cell phones or internet. The dial-up internet was just coming out, where you'd hear bing, bing, bing. You'd plug in your phone and plug in the line for your computer. And now I'm seeing the fastest growing internet population in America is the baby boomer and senior market. So many baby boomers and seniors are on the internet today. I hear so many people telling me in meetings like this, agents saying, my customers aren't on the internet. My customers are old. They don't get on Facebook. My customers, I can't communicate with them by email. I send them a letter. My customers don't get involved in YouTube. Yeah, right. It's no longer it's no longer fiction or a theory. It's a fact that seniors and baby boomers are the fastest growing internet population. Has anybody ever bought anything on the internet? Anybody? Okay. Anybody bought something in the value range of $100,000 on the internet? Has anybody bought anything? Nobody bought anything for $100,000. $1 million? You can buy art on the internet, $1 million, without even touching it. You can do real estate transactions on the internet without even, touching it. How many people in here think that annuities and life insurance in the very near future will be almost solely sold exclusively on the internet? Think about it. Does that mean our jobs now are going to be,
It's going to be somebody like us that knows how to market like what you're doing right now. Somebody that has a powerhouse like what you're presenting.
I think what's going to happen, you're right, JR. I think what's going to happen in the very near future, and I'm pretty good at predicting this technology thing. I have a feeling that people, especially baby boomers who are at work at these companies, and everything about them right now is the internet. The senior population is dying off. The baby boomers, the internet is shutting down Sears and Toys R Us and Walmart and all these different companies. Walmart's actually taken over, but a lot of these companies are going out of business because of the internet. And so are the financial professionals who don't have websites, who don't advertise online, who don't have videos on the internet, are soon going to be obsolete. You're going to be, the old archaic caveman type of, producing. And you can either love me today or you can hate me. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. But I'm just giving you straight facts and telling you how it is. Just like I have every single month, we do one of these meetings here, and I talk about the same thing. And some of the people in the room go, "That's not for me, Julian, goodbye." And some of the people in the room say, "That man has got something going on. He's built an excellent empire. He's done something good in this annuity and life insurance business. I may be way older than him, but he knows what he's talking about." And that's exactly what I'm here to do today, is tell you that the internet, whether you like it or not, is the way of the future when it comes to advertising for annuities and life insurance. So I already asked how many people have a website. I already know. Now it's probably going to get a whole lot less, the answers here. How many people have a YouTube video talking about the services you offer? You do TV, so JR, you do too. Anybody else? No? Okay. So how many people in here have been on YouTube before? Yeah? All right. Have you been on YouTube before, Eddie? Yeah, all right. Have you been on YouTube before? Anybody? Okay. So YouTube is now the #1 search engine in the world, behind Google. Google owns YouTube, but YouTube is the #1 search engine in the world. Anybody want to take a guess why YouTube has overtaken Google in searches on a daily basis?
Easier to watch video than read text. Yep.
Who wants to read anymore?
Yeah.
I know that the other day, my wife, she says, go plant a garden in the back. I'm like, plant a garden? How do you do that? I only know annuities. I mean, that's all I do, annuities and life insurance. She said, go dig in the ground and go, plant some seeds and make a garden. I said, babe, I don't know how to do that. So I go straight to YouTube, and they say, make a border, till up the dirt, get some other dirt, get the seeds. They taught me how to do it. I watched that video. And then as soon as that video was over, the same people whose video I was watching had another video about doing something different. Doing something different. And then now I subscribe to that person, and now I'm buying the products that person is talking about.
I get them on the internet all the time.
Yeah. So I bought a 40-foot travel trailer about 2 months ago. I'd never done travel trailing. We go to the hotel if we go on a trip, but I bought a travel trailer. And I didn't know how to get the stabilizers down, change the tanks out, get the propane. I didn't know how to do any of that. So I go straight to YouTube to figure it all out. And then now I start watching videos of this person over and over and over again. I start buying the products, and now I'm enthralled in that person's channel and their business, and I ultimately made them money based on buying their referrals. So how many of you could say that you pull up on YouTube when you type in the word income for life or paycheck for life? Does your video pull up? No, but if it did, wouldn't you want to have 1 video or 2 videos or 3 videos talking about the services you offer? Orlando, Florida, financial professional, or to Houston, Texas, income for life. You type that in Google. Well, you want to be, or in YouTube, you want to be the one to pull up with 1 video, 2 videos, 3 videos. And then people can start watching the videos about the services that you offer. How are you going to start posting videos to the internet if you don't have a studio? Anybody want to take a chance, take a guess? Let's get back to the old dumb phone. This right here. You just sit there at your desk, make sure you have good lighting. Don't be sitting in the sun and have good lighting. Take your phone out. I'm going to show you how to do it. And you turn the phone around. Hi, I'm Julian Doherty, president and founder of DFS Marketing. If you're a pre-retiree or you're a retiree and you're looking for an independent financial professional to help you navigate the world of income for life, annuities, and financial advising, please give me a call, 855-740-3140. Look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. And then you take that, and then you just post to YouTube. It's really easy. You just do it on the app. Very easy. Yes, sir?
Yeah, the more you do it, the better you become being impromptu.
You got it.
You don't even need your script.
Yeah, I just kind of...
In the beginning, you're terrible, but then
Yeah.
later on, the people that look at you tell you, oh, you got a lot better. You're
Yeah.
really good now.
Yeah, I'm up to like 800 videos on...
The more you do it, the better it is for you.
Yeah, I'm up to like 800 videos on YouTube. Hundreds of thousands of people have watched, the stuff, and that's what I'm going to show you here on. And it's just, I'm just trying to be the person that's showing you that it is not a fiction anymore. I had one agent say, Julian, does this internet marketing really work? Do you think Facebook advertising works? Show me one person that you know that have made money on the internet. I want to talk to them. So I said, well, go to any Fortune 500 company and ask them if they're advertising on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Yes, it works. More and more people, more and more companies are turning to Facebook and Instagram and YouTube for advertising. Anytime you watch a video on Facebook or on YouTube, it's going to be followed up with an ad of some kind. So what we want you to know here at DFS Marketing is that I don't expect anybody in the room to do the things that I'm going to show you to do. That's what my staff is here to do. We're here to help you get that website up with video content. We're here to help you build out your Facebook business page. We're here to help you with your YouTube business page. We're here to help you. And I don't mean help like tell you what to do. I'm talking about we do it for you. We post and we manage your accounts. So you never have to sit there and go, well, Julian, you just said smartphone, dumb phone, and I'm supposed to post this thing to Facebook? How am I supposed to do that? All we want you to do is text in the video to us from your phone. Email the video to your GPS coordinator. And then our GPS coordinator and John and his staff and my staff, they'll post those videos to Facebook for you, to YouTube, to Instagram. And then you know what happens within these social media accounts? People start automatically seeing your videos. You're not paying. You're not paying for Facebook to do this stuff. It's free. People in your community start seeing the video. People start forwarding the video. Hey, you're a teacher. You're about to retire. Take a look at this video I just saw on Facebook about a guy that works here in our community that could help you out. And you won't believe the amount of people that will start seeing your videos, liking your videos, giving you referrals, giving you phone calls. And my staff is here to do all this for you. And then when it's time for the customer to say, I'm ready to meet with you, we hand the ball off, just like in football, to the running back, which is you. We're the quarterback, you're the running back, and we handle the plays, we handle all the motion on these Facebook. And then when the customer says, I'm ready to get on, with the customer, I'm ready to meet with an agent, we hand the ball off to the financial professional. And then that means you call them and they say, I'm ready to meet with you. I've seen your videos. You've done a lot for me. You've built credibility. I believe in you and your practice. I've seen your website. You have videos on your website about the services that you offer, and you are really somebody I can trust, and I don't have to go to the Wall Street guys that are ripoffs that'll lose my money in the market, like the Edward Jones or the LPLs and, the people that sell the stuff that we all try to fight against every single day. Not saying that some money shouldn't be in, those. I don't personally have any money inside of the stocks or Wall Street. I have my money in annuities and real estate, things that I know can't go backwards. So when it comes to what I'm talking about and what I'm going to show you here, don't say, man, forget that. I'm done. I can't do what Julian's talking about. Allow my staff to do this for you. We enroll. How many in here are in our GPS 4.0 program already? Josh? Okay. Yeah. All right. So what the GPS 4.0 is our system that I think we just got you enrolled as well. We will handle and build your social media accounts out. We build 7 social media accounts for you. We post to it, and we actively manage the accounts. So if you ever go to an ad agency and you say, I'd like for you to manage 7 social media accounts for me, I want you to post content every single week, they're going to turn around and say, we can do it, but it's going to cost you. And you know how much it's going to cost you? About $2,000 to $4,000 per month. We're doing it for 7 weeks, completely for free for you. So imagine going to a car dealership and saying, I want to take that Cadillac out for a test drive. Usually they go up the highway, down the highway, and bring it back. They don't say you can have it for 7 weeks. So here, and when you're working with DFS, we enroll you in our GPS 4.0 program for 7 weeks. We allow you to take our vehicle out for a test drive for 7 weeks. And then you're able to come back, meaning let us manage your social media accounts, let us build them out, let us create content, let's post to Facebook, post to YouTube, post to Instagram. Let us post to these different social media accounts for you. Take a look and say, well, how many new customers have I received from DFS? How much activity have I gotten from the 7 weeks of this GPS 4.0 system? And then if you want to go forward and let us continue on, then we charge you $299 per month, which I don't want, or you can submit annuity premium, which I want. That's why we're all here. You can submit annuity premium. $375,000 in annuity premium will get you a complete custom website and the GPS 4.0 marketing and 7 social media accounts for free. So I'm in the annuity business. JR.
Per month or per year? 325.
What it's definitely not per month, but if you want it to be, it'll be per month. But it's $375. We'll get you the website and 4 weeks of the GPS 4 months of the GPS 4.0 for free.
4 months.
Yeah, and
375 minimum.
yep. So you 7 weeks free, $375 gives you the website, customized website, and then 4 months of the GPS social media marketing for free, and for the 7 accounts. And then at the end of that 4 months, you can just write another $75,000, and then it goes for another 4 months. $75,000, another 4 months. I'm in the annuity business. Yeah, I'm in the annuity business, and all I want to do is be able to market and build your social media accounts out so you can turn around and say, Julian, hey, I just did this video, and it got me a new customer, and I thank you for it. Here's the business. That's what we're doing. Yes, sir.
So as an example, January, by February, I write 375, right?
Yeah.
And then by the next quarter, right, minimum 75, next quarter, minimum 75.
Yeah.
75?
It goes on forever.
Yeah, okay.
375 or 75?
It's both. $375 is to build out your customized website, and 4 months of the GPS 4.0. That's 7 social media accounts, managed, post, and then at the end of the 4-month period, if you want us to continue on, submit another $75,000 in business. And hopefully all that comes from my marketing, where you're not having to spend the time and effort going and finding your own customers. But then, we call it boosting the ads. So we're going to assign you a GPS coordinator. The GPS coordinator is a lady that handles your accounts, your 7 social media accounts, and they work in my office. Then they're going to say, hey, I need for you to do some homework. This week, I need for you to film yourself sitting in your office talking about the services that you offer, a 30-second video. And then you email that in. The next week, they're going to ask you to do some other piece of homework, and then we're going to post that content. People always ask me, Julian, what's the best Facebook ad? What's the best YouTube ad? And you know what the answer is? It's yourself. It's not a picture of a couple walking down the beach. It's not a picture of a cartoon. It's you. It's talking about the services that you offer. I'd highly recommend everybody in here downloading the Twitter application and start posting tweets every single day. What that does, the algorithms within Twitter, you can type in, hi, I offer fixed annuities and life insurance. If anybody needs help, give me a call. And you put your phone number on the Twitter. You can do it from your phone. The algorithms, it's really neat. It'll start putting your tweet out to people that are in your age range and in your field of expertise. And then people will start communicating with you. I saw your post. You offer annuities. You offer life insurance. I'm here in Tampa, Florida, or I'm in Oklahoma City. I saw this and I need some help. And you do this every single day, just one tweet. It doesn't have to be elaborate. Hey, if you're looking for a fixed annuity rate of 4% for 5 years, give me a call. Hey, and just typing it on your phone each day, 1 per day. And you will see the amount of followers of people that are in your community start subscribing to you. Then people start communicating with you. And it's free. You don't pay $1 for what I'm talking about. You just got to be committed to do this every single day and tweet. I am a little bit different than Kent back there. I'm a former United States Marine. He says, well, I don't cuss much. Well, I cuss, I cuss once in a while. I'm a Marine. And I said one time that I'm going to make Twitter my bitch. And I decided to post 20 tweets in a day just to see what it would do. And the amount of activity that I received from Twitter blew away any marketing piece or marketing advertisement that I had ever done. You see our president today, doing 500 tweets a month because it's free. It's just getting out to people. The same thing with YouTube. download the YouTube app on your phone and walk into the office. Hey, hope everybody's doing okay today. Wanted to just let you know today is Monday and we're going to talk about life insurance today. It's Life Insurance Awareness Month. Give us a call. Post that to YouTube. I know everybody's not, they have my attitude.
Well, amazing because it goes live.
Yeah.
And the people that are following you, they instantly are
Seeing it. They're instantly seeing it. And what you're doing is you're actually a billboard that never goes away. Your website, your Twitter account, your YouTube account, your Instagram account. It's a billboard that never stops and it's always changing. Have you seen those? Obviously here in Texas we have billboards that are everywhere. And there's some billboards that are actually just, like painted on or stuck on, the big giant billboards that it's the same one every day. And now they actually have like electronic billboards that 1 second it's this ad, the next second it's this ad, the next second it's this ad. That's almost the same thing as your social media accounts. And it's all free if you just do it yourself from your dumb phone that you think is a smartphone unless you're making money from it. And you'll have people call you and say, you just sent this tweet out. You had your phone number on the bottom of it. I've seen 400 tweets from you. I just retired from a school district. I don't know who to talk to. I have $300,000 in my 403B that I need to roll over. Or I looked up Income for Life on YouTube and I saw your video. But I didn't do anything with that one video. And I'm subscribed to you. I'm an engineer. I have seen a video from you every day for the last year. I have $1.5 million in my ESOP plan and my 401k plan that I need some help with. All the other buddies say, put your money with the stock market guy down the hall. And I've seen your videos. I trust you. You know what you're talking about based on the videos that you continually post from your cell phone, not a fancy studio like I've got. And I want to do business with you. Yes, sir.
While you were talking, it popped into my head, but I know a lot of times with these companies and their products, you got to go through all the stuff and have everything okayed by their thing. Can you go ahead and talk about products or companies?
Yeah.
Right now, we got a 30% bonus on the income rider
Yeah.
with this company,
Yeah.
for anybody who's looking for.
Can
you do that?
Are you securities licensed?
No.
Okay. So you could do that. You could do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You can say whatever you want. Yeah.
It's running ads
Yeah.
in newspapers or putting out mailers.
But they just say,
okayed by,
there you go. Okay, so now that's a different story. When you're putting something in print that a competitor could take and give to the Department of Insurance in your state, now that's when you got to get everything approved by compliance.
Right.
But if you're talking about general, I work in the life insurance and annuity business. If you're retiring, give me a call. Today, we have a 30% income bonus annuity that provides income for life right away. Give me a call. Those are all generic.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not.
keep it vague, don't give it a name.
You're not using the company name. And trust me, I'm in the annuity business, and I do stuff. These carriers I do stuff talking about the carriers, and they call me and say, Julian, you didn't get this approved. What are you doing? You got to get it approved first. So I'm at the top of the hierarchy with these high level contracts, with these $100 million, contracts with these insurance companies. So I have to follow a fine line when it comes to advertising and rules. But when you're just talking about, hi, my name is David and I offer annuities and life insurance. If you're here in Chesapeake, Virginia and you need somebody to help you, give me a call. And then, have them just post it. You're not doing anything. You're not saying you have no risk at all.
Right.
You're not talking about.
Like you're going to say, we got the new forethought annuity to play, or just like something, they come up with a new product.
Just
you
leave
wanna
the-
tell people about
Yeah,
it.
you can.
Should you? Okay.
Don't say the carrier name and you're
Okay,
good.
that's all right.
Yeah.
Just-
Speak on them.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm registered with a broker-dealer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have to have them approve it?
So-
And it be an outside business activity?
Oh, I'll give you an example here. I got an email today from one of my GPS coordinators, and this GPS coordinator sent me an email saying, I'm going to read it to you. In other words, we deal with the compliance departments for you. So if we want to post something to the internet, we ask you who your compliance officer is at your broker-dealer. Then we call the compliance officer. Then we send the compliance officer the advertisement and say, can we run this? Tell us what we can and cannot do. And I had a compliance officer just email back my GPS coordinator, and just typical compliance officer said, I can't find too much information on you on the internet of your company, DFS. I'm the king of advertising on the internet, and you can't. So what does she not do? Really look me up. So the answer is yes. Any broker dealer, any registered agency that you need for us to have the compliance stuff, reviewed, our staff will do that and get the stamp of approval, and then we'll post all that. So you're not having to say, well, how do I, this video, how do I get it to you? What do I got to do? We can help, with that. Is anybody else in here a registered rep? No? Good. Yeah.
I just know that if you can get in trouble, I'll get.
You'll be the one. Yeah, you'll be the one. Yes, sir, Eddie?
I was just going to mention, my son is in real estate in Tampa.
Yeah.
And he's very tech savvy, and about a year ago probably started doing a weather report, just doing the dumb phone.
Yeah.
Video and posting it, I guess on Twitter. And he gets hundreds of new real estate leads every month.
Every month.
He can follow up.
Every month.
Just from doing what you're talking about.
And he's not spending any money on the advertising. He's just committed. Yes, sir.
I get a strong feeling that this is going to be the new way of doing business. And if you don't do this, everybody will be getting this soon. I mean, they'll either be getting this or they'll be doing something else that doesn't require marketing.
Yeah. Like another industry.
McDonald's or whatever.
Yeah.
I just really feel that this is an opportunity, that it's not an option. If you want to enjoy the living that you did 4 years ago. And that's where I'm at.
It is exactly what you said. So I'm going to give you another example, just exactly what you had talked about. For the YouTube and the Twitters to work, you have to have a lot of content, a lot of posts for you to be able to pull up. If you wait a year, your competitors in your community are going to see this video on the internet, or they're going to hear me talking, or they're going to come to some convention, and they're going to see that they got to get on the internet, and they're going to start putting content out. And then you're going to try to play catch up, and you're going to be so far behind that it's going to be very painstaking to become number one on the internet. If you look on the internet and you type in insurance marketing organization, or you type in the marketing company that you've done some business with in the past, like on YouTube, you'll probably find 1 or 2 videos. If you type in insurance companies on YouTube, you'll find maybe 1 or 2 videos. In the insurance industry, it's really a dark age. Really, everybody's still in the dark ages. Like, e-apps are just now coming out. And you're like, e-apps? I mean, we've been on the internet now for years. Why is just e-app? So the insurance industry as a whole has just been really like caveman-ish. So what we're talking about now is so far ahead of even what the top insurance companies in the world are doing, or the top marketing companies, or the top agents. So it's still so fresh, but it is where the future is going when it comes to the online advertising and marketing. And you don't have to have professional studios. You don't have to have all the stuff that you think you need. You just got to have the smartphone to get it done. These cameras are world class. Yes, sir, JR.
Yeah, I want to recommend something in regards to the internet sales. Insurance companies such as Annuity carriers, they have the e-apps, right? We all know that. But some of them allow for you to do a face-to-face, even though you're doing a telesale.
Yeah.
And what I recommend you do is if you have somebody that's a potential client that's out of state, or a friend, or a referral that's pretty warm, you're going to do in intrastate, I recommend you to practice on that client, since it's an easy transaction, referral, and you do your first e-app telesale over the phone with that potential client. And then this way you can start being ahead of the times. And that's what we started doing. And then we started getting potential clients in out of states, and we're like, wow, this is going to work.
Okay, that is exactly where my next phase of my conversation is going to go.
Sorry.
No, you hit it, because it's exactly what I'm about to say. So when it comes to baby boomers, and if you plan on being in this industry for a longer period of time, you're going to start seeing a shift of the need for a customer to meet with a financial professional at their home or in an office, you're going to see that need being, almost going away. I know it's going to happen. The customers, the baby boomers are so reliant on buying everything on the internet, buying health insurance, doing all their shopping, groceries delivered to the door, beer brought to you in 15 minutes, from the grocery store everything is being purchased, from the internet. So now people, if they want to find out, do I need an annuity for my life and for my savior and for my financial, they're going to just look online and watch a video. Oh, this guy has the most videos on income for life. I can't lose any money. I want to see if I can buy the annuity from him without meeting with him. And you're going to see that the time of the traditional old school way of doing things is going to be over, and the agents that have a website that has videos and the capability of calling a customer, the customer emails you, I saw your videos, I've got a couple $100,000, I want to do business with you. Can we do everything just transactional? And you don't have to now work in your own community. This internet is the world wide web. You can be doing this if you're in Florida. You can still communicate all over the United States of America with the internet. So all of the stuff that we're doing here for you is not going to limit you in your community any further. You can do business in Texas and get the non-resident license to close the deals, but you have to become ahead of the game, or you're going to be, if you're not practicing, and that's what this meeting is for. If you're not practicing, you're going to be a bench warmer in this society. Technology is just going so fast that it's blowing most of you guys behind. And if you were not here in this meeting, you're never going to pull up on the internet, and you're never going to get new customers the way of the future. And that's what we're trying to do here. So I'm going to show you how it's done, how the content machine is done, what I do. I'm not expecting you to do any of the stuff that I'm going to show you on this PowerPoint. I'm just going to show you what the internet can do for you. So what we're going to do, I'll get this technology out here and see if this works for me. I'm talking about technology and this thing won't even work. Look at that. Right. Technology is the future. It's the world.
To the point you just made, my wife was discussing that the other day. She's a Regions manager, and now they're doing loans through the internet where the client money is put into their account right after they get off the internet.
No more.
She said it's so fast now, it's just not.
No more meeting the mortgage broker.
None.
Yeah, no more meeting the mortgage. I do from my phone. I buy houses, buy apartment complexes, and I don't see anybody anymore. It's just boom, 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 boom. The closing documents, the title company is all online. I sign just like I'm at my kid's soccer game and I'm signing for a big deal, a big transaction. Everything's done through the internet now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the content pyramid, and my model is structured like a reverse pyramid. This is going to be some higher level online marketing, and then I'm going to just really put it into perspective to show you what can happen with one video or one post on the internet. So the content pyramid is I use one piece of pillar content. What is pillar content? Anybody? Pillar content.
Strong piece.
Strong piece? Done. That's exactly right. You got it. Pillar content is what we're doing right now. If you do a seminar, film it. That's pillar content. If you do a face-to-face meeting with a customer, pillar content. It's a lot of minutes in it. That's pillar content. And that's what we do. We take the pillar content like this, what I'm doing right here with everybody in here, is going to be turned into hundreds of pieces of micro content, small pieces for YouTube, for Instagram, and it's all going to be getting people to go back to the YouTube to watch pillar content, the long content. So that's what we do here. So we're going to take this long video and we're going to turn it into 30 pieces of content. One long form piece of content is the pillar content. And then what we do is we create short form pieces of content, example, articles, memes, images, quotes, stories. We just mix it up. And I call it ranting. What I'm doing here is ranting. It's not scripted or anything like that. So people are interested in watching rants, somebody on the internet video talking about the services they offer versus, some scripted video. People like to see you and I having a conversation like this, and they watch it for hours. I get reports on my YouTube channel of like 10,000 minutes per month is watched on just DFS Marketing's YouTube channel. That's like lots of hours of people watching me just rant and talk about just doing this stuff here. So I try to distribute all the content on relevant social media platforms. That's what we'll do for you at DFS. We'll take a long video that you do, you send it over to us. If it's meeting a customer, your wife is filming you in your office, talking about the services that you offer. You're dressed up nice. You're not, at the beach, hanging out. No, we're talking about real professional content, not where you're hanging out or golfing. None of that. We're talking about professional content you can send to us, and then we'll chop it up for you. Then we'll post that to the different social media accounts that we're managing for you, and we distribute it all across the different social media outlets. So establish pillar content. Remember, pillar content is what? The long form. You got it. The base. That's the pillar content. And then it's the video or the audio show from which all other content is derived. Like this, my talking is being recorded. It's actually, the video part is going to be stripped away, and then it's going to be turned into audio content for a podcast, for people to listen in to what I'm talking about here. And then what we're going to do is we take the established pillar content. For me, like I said, it's a daily, rant, or it's this educational workshop that we're doing here. And then what we do is we post it to different social media accounts. And then what we do is now we take that long pillar content, and then what we do is we create micro content. Micro content is effectively short form pieces of content made into memes, quotes, or stories. So we take the long one, like if I'm saying, yes, in this long portion of this video, and I'm like, this is social media is the way to go. My staff will take that little 30 seconds worth, and then they'll cut it up, the video, and then they'll post it to the different social media accounts, pointing traffic back to my long YouTube videos. Once you have pillar content, you can repurpose the best moments into many pieces of micro content. It'll go to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Snapchat. Micro content, my team, what they'll do is they'll look for the best moments in your long content from your phone or from a video, or when you're in our studio, more than welcome to come back and we'll film you. We don't charge you for any of our services when it comes to graphic design, videography, any of that kind of stuff. We do it for our financial professionals who do business with us at no cost. And then this micro content, we'll, like I said, repurpose it, look for the good stuff that'll resonate with the audience, and then we distribute. We take that pillar content, and then we cut it up, we make it into micro content, and then we post it to the different social media sites. And then we create articles as well, and we post to the like Quora and to Reddit and to Instagram to be able to create written word as well, not just videos or audio, written word. The first micro content is ultimately used to drive viewership to the pillar content. So what I'm doing, does anybody know what the center of a flower is called? The center, remember, where the pollen is and all that? What is the center of it called? It's science. Anybody know what it is? It's the pistil. Yeah, it's the pistil. So the petals of the flower do what? When it rains, the petals brings in water to the pistil. So that's the same thing as micro content are your pillars on your social media accounts, pointing traffic back to the pistil, and the pistil will either be your website with the videos, or it'll be your YouTube channel or your Facebook business page that we manage and we work for you. That's exactly, flower to, what we're doing. It's the best kind of, analogy I can come up with. So when is the best times to post? I hear that all the time. When should I post? Is it late at night, early in the morning? We think you should post, and we do this for you, at 12 o'clock. Right on the dot, 12 o'clock in the lunchtime. Posting is at 12 o'clock is the best time. Pillar and micro content. Then what we do is we get community insights. So let's say we post something for you to the internet. And let's say you come into our studio again, I don't think you filmed last time, did you? No, you were ready to get out of there, huh? But when you come back to the office and then you let us film about the services you offer, and then what we'll do is we'll cut it up into micro content. We'll post it to the different social media accounts. And then somebody will say, excellent job, I need help, I like this video. And what we're doing is we're listening to the community insights. And then what we do is we repost the same thing over and over again. We keep posting the one that people like the most. Yeah, like TV commercials. They play the same TV commercial. If it works over and 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 over again, that's what you do with micro content. Especially when it comes to people, if you get a lot of activity from it, keep posting it. It's free to post. So I've got one here. This is a good one from somebody that happened to see mine. My body just froze up and tears started falling. Respect, bro, So we took that and we continued to post it and post it and post it. This was another one of our 2 Comma Club meetings. It's the pillar content. We turned it into micro content. And Fluffy Fluff said something. Damn, that's good looking, dude. So, that's just creating activity. Just creating activity. Now what we're doing is we're going to community driven. We're going to create. And we're going to apply the insights from the audience, and we're going to make more micro content very similar to the first piece that went out that we got the reactions to. Like, dude, it's so awesome. And what we're trying to do is post that. And normally when we're posting to baby boomers and seniors, they're not going to be commenting like that, but they're going to be commenting like, I get every day I'll see the different comments on our agents' sites that we manage, Facebook and YouTube. Like, thank you very much for that information. I'm looking for somebody. What kind of insurance do you offer? Hey, I've been retired for some time. I need help with Social Security benefits. Do you offer life insurance? I'm at 80 years old now. That's the kind of stuff that we want. Yes, sir.
Does the GPS coordinator respond on
Yeah.
our behalf also?
Oh yeah. We don't want the agents to take time out of their days to be able to, like, am I missing a comment?
I'm checking 7 sites.
We do that. We do the posting. We do the replying. And like I said, when the customer says, I would like to speak with Josh about life insurance, that's when we hand the ball off. Now you can run with it and call the customer and set up an appointment and do what you do best, not social media stuff. That's what we're here for. So go back, and then we distribute the micro content again. And once we've got that community-driven micro content, we distribute it again across all the social media platforms. So then we distribute the same stuff over and over again. Over and over again. It's a machine. Exactly. This is a machine that we're building for you. We do all of this consistently to keep your content fresh amongst your community to drive traffic back to you. It's just a machine that we're building for you. And it'll all be for free if you write business with DFS marketing, annuity business, annuity sales. Yes, sir.
That brings me around. I kept meaning to ask you that.
Yes.
About my contracts, like say with Global Atlantic. I could do that through you guys, but
Yes.
everything else I have, if everything works out, I can switch those over to you
Yes.
from my upline. When I get ready.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can switch that over when you feel comfortable. If you feel like we're doing something for you that nobody else is doing, which nobody else is doing what we're talking about here, you can transfer those contracts over, get set up with Global. You can just say, I only want to leave one contract with you. And in fact, yes, sir. Yes, sir, JR. Yeah. Well, I'll just give you I just want to spin tail on that. About 6 months ago, I was listening to my new marketing reps, or my marketing reps talking with agents on the phone. And they'd be like, Julian, I called this broker-dealer guy, and he said, I'm captive. I don't sell annuities. I can't talk with you. Click. Or I would hear my marketing reps say, do you sell annuities? I want to talk with you about our GPS 4.0 and helping you build an online machine. No, I'm a health insurance guy or a female. Click. And I'm like, golly, that sure is wasting a lot of time and energy and effort. Let's open this up, GPS 4.0, to all walks of life, meaning any agent that sells health insurance, life insurance, annuities, and you don't even have to be contracted with DFS marketing if you didn't want to. You're not going to submit business, obviously, so you can pay the $2.99 per month. So I opened it up for everybody. We've even gotten bigger. I opened up an information technology company in India called Way Unique IT Solutions. You can get really good, top quality, programmers and and software developers. So I created this information technology in India, this company in India. It's in the same town that Google and Amazon have 200-acre campuses. So the staff, the people that work for me in India are top-level people. So I pay them $750 a month for a top-level engineer programmer, where here in the U.S. you'd have to charge $10,000 a month for a top-level programmer or social media, So what I'm able to do is I'm able to take stuff that American people give to me and requests and content. I'm able to shift it over to our IT company. Then the IT company is able to post and also help out with this content, this website development. So I'm also now not just doing this for financial professionals. I'm now able to call tire shops, dentist office, hair salons. I'm able to call every company in the United States of America and say, do you have social media? No, I don't. I don't know how to do it. I'm a technician. I'm the accountant. I'm the janitor. I'm the tire changer. I'm the dentist. I do the cleanings. I do it all. I don't have a social media account. Well, for $2.99 per month, I can do your social media for you. And you think about it, Amazon, they've got this Amazon Prime. It first came out for free, this Amazon Prime. Then they went to $79 per month. Then they went to $100 per month. Now it's like at $120 per month. And they lost billions of dollars in the first couple of years doing it because they weren't charging people for this. So what I'm able to do is not just, insurance professionals are not the only people in the world that need to get into the future. All companies in America need to get into the future. And then we're able to build websites, do this technology, and it be a true IT company. There's not too many insurance marketing companies that you deal with that have more IT people working for them than they do marketing consultants. Most insurance marketing companies have a whole bunch of telemarketers, call. And one or two staff members to do admin. DFS Marketing has a small amount of account managers who do the calling and a lot of staff members that do the IT work and do the service. I want to be a service company to help build this out for the independent professionals that we work with. So, JR, what were you thinking, or did you forget?
No, I still remember.
Okay.
So I'm
Sorry.
writing your notes still.
Yes, sir.
No, but it's pertinent. Yeah, I do want to move over on contracts as well.
Sure.
Pertinent to what you were saying. But the question is it white labeled?
Do you want it to be? I don't think it should be. I think it should be you.
Yeah. Is it white labeled? Will it say DFS marketing, or will it?
No, see, I don't, when I build I see what you're saying. When I build your 7 social media accounts out, it is JR Financial, JR, whatever the name of your company is. You got it.
You're going to have DFS emblem.
No, never. Not at all. No, your website that we built for you is yours. If you leave DFS Marketing, the contract or the agreement that you sign, it's your intellectual property. We don't even own it, so you could leave. But I know you're not going to be able to continue on posting, so it's kind of like I got the market by hold, It's not like you're going to go leave and post and do all that. So you can leave. I'm not saying you, but I'm just saying we just don't, make it our stuff. We want it to be your stuff so you feel like you're getting a true value and people are communicating with you on the internet, not DFS. So that's kind of what we got here. Now we're going to see how the sausage gets made in real life. This is me. How I made 33 pieces of content from one single key note. Now entering the DFS Marketing Content Machine. The DFS Video Experience. This is so much more exciting than those product guys that were just up here. And the cap rates and the participate. Get out of here. Yeah, they're here. Yeah, they're product we sell. We love their products, but God, that gets boring after a while.
You don't have any people.
That's exactly right. Who are you going to sell the annuities to if you don't have people to see? And that's what this part is all about. So every month I give one of these 2-comma presentations to find people like yourselves, and I talk about the services that we offer. And then we film it. In the video, before showing the presentation itself, I record a short introduction and an ending where I give the context to what it's all about. It's just like a little introduction about what I'm doing today and what this video is about. Then I format the presentation as a daily lunch and learn episode on my YouTube channel. I don't really do it. he does and his staff do, but it's me, the DF audio experience. I then extract the audio of what I'm talking about here, and then we make it into podcasts, and we post it to these different podcast sites. The first round of stories and micro content. I think I skipped something here. Well, we distribute it, obviously, and then the pillar content, we try to get the pillar content itself distributed to YouTube and Facebook and my podcast. So what we're trying to do is we take this long video. YouTube is built for long videos. Instagram is built for videos that are only 30 seconds. Twitter, like a minute. Facebook, what is it, 5 minutes? I don't know, something like that. But the long videos are for YouTube. That's what we try to get the pillar content at. The podcast is then distributed to over 10 audio-centric platforms and garnering over 200,000 listens. So this right here will be listened to over 200,000 times plus each one of the ones that we do. And then what we do is we take it and we put it into micro content. The first one is YouTube. The second one's Facebook, Instagram, all the way down the line. And they post the micro content. And there's always links going back to the YouTube channel or the Facebook channel so people can watch the whole content. And then after watching the whole content, multiple videos, and seeing Julian Doherty knows what he's talking about. And I get calls from customers all the time. I just spent it's a huge amount of money on a brand new website where there's no more content, like text, where just a little bit of text and everything's a video, almost like Netflix, where you go and see the different videos and go up and down, and they're thumbnails of videos. That's all probably by next month, it'll be DFS website. There's a globe on it full of thumbnails where you can actually just turn the different videos and see everything that we're doing, because the future of the internet is video content. It doesn't matter if you're skinny, old, fat, black, white, bad voice. It's just all about, and you're going to see, I listen to the community insights. After the pillar content is posted, then we listen to what the agents are saying or what the people are saying, and then we repost the same stuff that's working. Yes, sir.
Does each social media site have a link to, say, an agent's
Yes.
website?
Oh, we have a book now, actually. So a customer could actually watch a small little video that you do, like the 30-second video that you did in our studio, or your phone video, and then we post it. But on each single site, it says book now. There's a button. So a customer could go, I want to book an appointment right now, and it takes the customer to a landing page. And the landing page has a calendar, an appointment booking site with your information on it that they can actually say time, date, Wednesday, 3 o'clock. I have this amount of income. This is my home value. This is how, so just pretty much all the stuff that's involved in them. And then they can hit submit, and then you get an email of that information, and then we get an email. That doesn't happen right away. That takes a lot of time to be able to get people to go, this person has enough content, and I trust and I believe in him, versus my peer at my company saying, talk to this person, and I put my money in the market, and you know what happens with money in the market, boom, can lose money. So now we take the micro content and we cut it up, micro content 1, micro content 2 to Facebook. Now let me show you the micro content from Facebook. After analyzing comments across all the social media channels, my team and we took the best moments that the community shared with us, and we made 2 more clips to first share on Facebook, which then has a tendency to over-index for me on eyeballs and attention. So these algorithms, they start helping you out. These Facebook, if you have more likes and more comments and more videos than everybody else, then your videos are going to be at the top. Your content is going to start pulling at the top of the search engines, or at the top of the different sites. And then what we do is these clips become new original content as they're edited and presented in a new way with custom copy and titles. All 4 clips organically over-index on the platform. Look at this. One of our videos, one of our comments or posts went from 100,000 views to 600,000 views to 4 million views to 15 million views. Now that's worldwide. So 15 million views on stuff that we're doing like this from the internet, and I didn't pay to boost it or anything like that. Now, you imagine getting 100,000 people in your community to see a video of you. 100,000 people is a lot more than you can get in probably a lifetime to hear you or the services that you offer, and it can be done in one video. That's the beauty and the power of the internet here. So Instagram micro content. Anybody have Instagram? Yeah? Yeah.
Just got it.
Just got it. Yeah. Okay. Did we put that together for you, or did you on your own? Yeah. Do you have? Is it a business account, or is it just kind of your name?
This account recommended by FB.
Yeah.
Let's start setting up appointments now.
Yeah.
Just like what you're talking about.
And they recommended it. Good. All right. So Instagram micro content, and then Facebook. The Facebook clips are then repurposed into 60-second versions for Instagram. And they're resulting in 3 more high-performing posts, which are successfully reshared multiple times. This first one, 700,000 views. And then we go to 1.4 million views, and then we get 1.7 million views. I mean, that right there, that's a huge amount of people being able to see, me talking about the services that I offer and getting the amount of traction, people going to our website from this, going to these videos, people calling. It's a lot of activity that only people dream of getting. Instagram quotes. Then the best quotes are taken from each one of the videos and then selected by my team to be repurposed into images for me to post on Instagram and Twitter, amplifying each reach. So Twitter quotes. Anybody have a Twitter account? No? You do? Okay. So our GPS coordinators, when they sign you up, they're going to sign you up with a Twitter account. They're going to sign you, it's a business Twitter account, a business Instagram account, a business Facebook account, a business YouTube account. They're going to sign you up so you don't have to do it. And then what we start doing is we start posting for you to these different sites. You never have to go to these. All you do is you'll get the communications from my staff that we need some content from you, or there's an appointment, being booked for you. And that's why I'm doing all this. Yes, sir.
That's what I was wondering when you were talking earlier. I didn't want to interrupt you, but I'm like, does that mean I'm going to be like this all day?
Yeah, I wish.
You have all these things and all these replies. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, never. I used to do these 2 Comma Club meetings, and I would tell all the financial professionals in the room that this is what you need to be doing. You need to do this. You need to do Twitter. And they're like, no, I'm not doing Twitter. No, you need to do Twitter. No, I'm not doing Twitter. You do Twitter. I'm in front of clients all the time. I don't have time. No, you do Twitter. No, I'm not doing Twitter. And we used to go back and forth, and then nobody ever did anything. So then, after talking with my staff, like, how do we make it better? They're like, Julian, we need to do this for the agents. We need to be doing all this for the financial professionals. And then that was a light bulb went off, bing. And, maybe we can create an everlasting relationship with agents. This is usually the lifespan of an agent with an insurance marketing organization. Hey, you have any annuity cases you're working on? This is the marketing company. Yes, I actually have a case. I need to see if you can find me the highest income. All right, how old is the client? Okay, when do they need income? Oh, where's the money coming from? Okay, so here's the illustration, go sell it. Here's the application, go sell it. Okay, I wrote the case, yay! Oh, you got any more cases you're working on? No? Okay, I'm never gonna talk to you again. That's usually how it is, or you may be best friends. Is my godfather, I love this guy at this marketing company. You may have a good relationship, but there's no really everlasting value. And then maybe if you guys do part ways, you still have this with DFS, this online billboard of social media and web presence that we've created that never goes away. It won't ever shut off because it's built out, and we do that for you. And my plan here is to be able to have these GPS coordinators calling all of our thousands of agents every week saying, we need a new piece of content from you. We need for you to we've posted this to your site. And the communication is every week, forever, like a huge service entity being able to create value and create this relationship that never goes away. You know, oh, you don't have any cases you're working on this week. Well, guess what? I got homework for you. I need a video from you from your phone talking about life insurance, talking about annuities, talking about health insurance, Medicare, whatever the deal is. Send us a new video, send us a article, send us a blog, and we'll post it for you. So Twitter.
Question.
Yes.
So are you saying that you could create a Facebook page without it being attached to a personal?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because you know how many personal...
You can manage it.
Yeah, but it's also, you don't want to know what some of these people, some of these agents' personal Facebook accounts look like. You're like, I can't put you in at the bar, you know. You can't start, driving traffic to those kind of sites. So we completely start over. This whole JR Finance, we start from scratch, day one, day two. And then we separate the two so people only see the business entity and not the stuff you don't want to see. Okay, Twitter quotes. So the new content is then repurposed in a format native to Twitter. You know what native to Twitter means? Like you can't take a piece, like a video from Instagram and then post the same thing to Twitter because it has its own dimensions, it has its own, you got to reformat everything. And I don't expect anybody in here to go, well, how do I do that? How do I do this? That's why our staff does all that for you. So you can be then in front of customers selling and you're not having to worry about, did I reply or do I, But, the more content, like I was saying earlier, get a Twitter account, get a YouTube account. The more I sell life insurance, the more stuff you're doing on your own is going to be better for everybody because you'll have more content than anybody else out there. So I encourage you to do your own stuff too. Yes, sir.
I come from, being military, I come from you need to be responsible type of situation where I can't imagine the 3,000 agents and you're calling all these people and going through these, so far, 9 steps and getting this information highway going.
Yeah.
There's got to be a responsibility factor in when your agents call that, I'll get back to you type of stuff. I mean, that is apparent, isn't it?
Every single day. Yeah. So I have 2 problems with what I'm trying to do here. I hear the agents saying, Julian, I know you have a lot of agents in this, but I haven't heard from my GPS coordinator in a week. Or I hear my GPS coordinator saying, Julian, I've been asking agent XYZ to do this homework and I haven't got it back. Yeah. And I say, call him again. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep calling, keep calling, keep calling, keep calling. Don't stop. Because anytime we post something and then a customer says, I want to meet with the agent, and then the agent writes an annuity sale through DFS or life insurance sale through DFS, we all get paid. It's all about the money. That's what we're doing this for. It's all about the money. And the more posts you can get, the more communication, the more responsibility involved, the more annuity sales we're going to write. So we hammer. Yes, sir.
Is there generic content, say on fixed indexed annuities, that once you guys get a hold of it, can be just sent down on everybody's feed, not personalized video? So,
I'm in talks with an actual company right now to acquire them, and they do all whiteboard videos where it's all generic. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen a whiteboard video where it's like a hand writing on a whiteboard and it wipes away and it's got some music in the background, somebody talking, life insurance, annuities, or whatever. So I'm in communication talking with, but why buy them when I already have all the staff to create it and do it on our own? So we're in the middle of that, but I want original content so people see you. So your face is what they see over and over and over and over again. So they call you. You could go to an agency outside of DFS and they're going to post pictures of a husband and wife walking down the beach. And that's not you. That's not creating an influencer. Kourtney Kardashian. She doesn't post pictures of somebody else. It's her. And then she gets followers and she goes click, Yeah. Yes, sir.
Regarding Twitter,
yeah.
Does that have a demographic geofencing setting?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. And then you can pay $99 a month through Twitter, and then it'll boost every post you do to those demographics. Yes, sir.
I'm getting from this that your job is to keep us fresh and in the public eye, right?
That is what I eat, sleep, and dream to do for every financial professional that I can come across, to be able to create the online brand that never goes away, that's always changing like the billboard, so I can get more annuity sales just like you.
Yeah, I like that.
That's what I want to do. That's what I really want to do. I get everybody. And this is only our second month doing this. Yes, sir.
Does it work?
Does it work? Ask every Fortune 500 company in America.
Well, I mean, in your experience with schmucks like us.
Hey, speak for yourself.
I was gonna say, I have some Marines in this room. I don't know if you want to call them schmucks. You can call us leathernecks. You can call us, but not a schmuck. Okay? Okay? Yeah. So the answer is yes. The answer is yes. It works. It works well, better than any other marketing, prospecting, delivery system that has ever been created, and it's always evolving and always changing. So I'll give you an example. You have thousands of clients. Is it thousands, Eddie, or hundreds?
No, hundreds.
Hundreds. Sorry, you have thousands of customers. The traditional way of keeping in contact with hundreds or even thousands of customers is usually a newsletter being mailed, a staff inside calling and doing annual review appointments. Keep coming in, keep coming in. But there's no constant communication every day, all day long. So with the Twitter, with YouTube, with Facebook business page, with Instagram page, I always ask the agents to call the customers. Please subscribe to our Twitter account. Please subscribe to our YouTube account. Please subscribe to our Facebook, like our Facebook page. And the agents that are with us, or the agents that are also doing it on their own, they're communicating with the customers every day. When a follower puts a new post on YouTube, your notification on your phone goes off and you get an email. So imagine your customers getting a notification from you every day or getting an email from you every day. You're never going to lose a customer to a competitor from doing a seminar or they answered an ad on the TV. That's the beauty of this. You can communicate with your customers instantaneously and daily. Some people tell me, well, why do you send an email every day? Why do you send 2 emails a day, Julian? You don't forget me. You're not going to forget me. The 2 reasons why businesses fail in America is because people have never heard of you before or they forgot about you. It's all obscurity. So why not take these social media accounts to attract new people, but also to keep in touch with the people that you've got already so you don't lose them? So that is something that you might be able to start doing with your existing clientele. And does it work? I'm so far ahead of believing does it work now to where my entire company is about making it work better. So Instagram stories, very similar. I'm going to just kind of smooth sail through all the rest of this since everybody's got the point. So Instagram, 15-second clips, we post them. Same thing with Snapchat. I'll go quickly through that. The written word, and I'm going to get to my favorite part. Here are the results. We have resulting over 35 million views. It's content, content, content. Oh, wait. More content. It's not about if you're fat, skinny, bald, tall, short, whatever. It's about content, about you talking about the services you offer and becoming obsessed with it. Back in the day, my parents would be like, you're obsessed with that Atari game. You're obsessed with that girl. You're obsessed with that game. Obsessed is not a bad thing, especially in the business world. If you're obsessed with posting content to the internet, it's going to drive traffic back. If you're obsessed about getting better in your business, it's going to make you more money and you're going to be, better advisor. So, did I say more content? More content. And thank you again for your attention. So let me just quickly go through the GPS 4.0 again. What is it? It's the complete suite of online digital services paired with a team of analysis and social media experts designed to get you in front of new, pre-qualified clients and make your business easy accessible to millions of people online. What is the 4.0? It's a system. With our system, we can help you become a major online influencer by helping you build your social media presence for your business, as well as an appointment setting webpage that pre-qualifies potential clients. Did we hand out the GPS 4.0 sign-up form? We should have that form. I think you've got it. If you don't have you've got it. The GPS 4.0 sign-up form is in your folders or on your desk. If you want to give it a 7-week trial, it's free. Fill the paperwork out and give it back to us. And then we'll enroll you for 7 weeks. We'll start communicating with you. We'll start building out your accounts. And then we'll start helping you generate more prospects so you can make more money and see more people. And then write more annuity sales back through DFS marketing so I can make more money as a company, provide more jobs, and hire more people. And you can make more money to pay and to make your life better. So the GPS, it's to optimize your online web presence. We'll give you the 100%. We're still an annuity marketing organization. We're also an information technology company. Like it says, media insurance marketing organization. We're not just an insurance company anymore. We're media as well. We still do the annuities, though. That's our main bread and butter. And we have their case design team. So any cases that you're working on, is anybody in here working on any annuity cases right now that we can assist you with? Okay. I know, Josh, you submitted a couple nice big cases. JR, you got some cases. So we have a case design team. Yes, sir.
Do you do employee benefit plans?
The ESOPs, or do you talking about SEP IRA contributions? Well, we don't administer SEP IRAs. You have to go to the CPA, but we have agents that have companies all the time that want to make the SEP contributions, and just depends on what the company has to contribute to that SEP plan, and we just still offer the annuities, though. It's still under the same thing as an IRA or a non-qualified account. But yeah, we definitely do, and I highly recommend SEP IRAs. So, our new business department, we follow up and process all the applications, make sure everybody's paid, and a paid agent is a happy agent. And then our licensing department, so you know how that works, pretty self-explanatory. My goal is to provide agents with the ultimate agent experience, where you can come to DFS, we can help you build your brand and build your business, but also help you with case design, help you with applications, help you with licensing, help you when the case is submitted, and help you get it issued and get it paid so you're not on the phone calling the carriers for the 30 minutes. If you need logo design or graphic design, I have those people on staff that'll help you build a new logo, build a website. Just like with Josh, he came to our office. I said, I need a new logo, I need new letterhead, I need new this and that, and we're able to help you guys do all that at no cost, just to help you look better, to make more sales is what we're trying to do here. And then we have our account executives that help you with the annuity suggestions so you can make your recommendations. And like social media stuff that we do, and then we help you manage all the sites. And then we have a social media support desk, meaning if you have questions about running ads on the internet, like paying money to run ads on the internet, like on Yahoo or Amazon, or you have books that you want to sell, we're able to help you internally with that social media support. And then branding support. And then our studio. Has anybody here been in our studio before? Josh? Yeah, first class. Yeah, you've seen our studio. First class, top-notch studio. If you ever want to come back and get professional videos done, professional photos, we do it all for free. Over 25 years of experience in our studio. How many years experience do you have, John? 25. There you go. So, and Google loves video. Remember, the more videos you have online, the higher your website is going to pull up when people search for annuities, life insurance. You want to be the one to pull up, not the competitors, you. And then we have the indexalizer that Kent, had given that great presentation on, and our super agent tool system. And if you have any clients that need, information on Social Security, I put together the book called The Guide to Social Security. Tells you how to take Social Security, when you should take it, if you should delay taking Social Security, how divorce benefits, deceased benefits work, etc. It's a lot of stuff, but it's not fun to read either, but it'll help you out. And then the 7 tips for buying the right annuity booklet. If you have a customer that needs help understanding how an annuity works, I've written the book, 7 Tips for Buying the Right Annuity. I can give it to you, a digital version, or we can mail you the copies that you can give. They're fully compliant, reviewed, and approved. It's stuff this kind of stuff right here, David, you were talking about, if it's in writing, you got to get it in. If it's paper copy, we try to get everything compliant approved. And the 7 Tips for Buying the Right Annuity booklet's great. It'll help you.
Excuse me, can
Yeah.
we get our information or logo on that 7 tips, or is that
Yeah,
yours?
no, you can do that. We can,
Okay.
Just make it your book. It's all we do. And I already went through that.
Is it audio or video?
It's a written. Yeah, it's a hard copy, or it's an email copy.
And we can post it.
Yeah. You can post that book on Facebook with your logo on it and your phone number if you'd like on the book.
Post the link.
Yeah.
Be sure to-
Yes, that's a good idea. I like it. So yes, ma'am. That's right.
Facebook is good.
Yeah.
I spent
$5.
$5.
Yeah, and you get people.
I got 4 days, $5 altogether. I got
Customers. You hear that? She spent $5
4 days.
for 4 days of Facebook advertising.
I got about 60.
60 people, new people, for $5. It's the power of this social media. Yeah, I think it was
$5, $1.25 a day.
$1.25 a day.
Seriously, yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
have a general landing page so that you could offer that Social Security book?
You got it.
And then you could obtain email and
Yes.
contact information?
Every single social media page that we build for you has a book now, and when they click on it, it's your own landing page that we built out for you, where they can request information, they can communicate with you, and they can book that appointment with you. And it just automatically comes as soon as you start the GPS 4.0 system. So, yes.
So Julia, how long does it take to build up the entire first process before we even get started?
7 weeks. It takes about 7 weeks to build out all the 7 social media sites, to post so that machine is working. I think that's what you're asking, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, 7 weeks. It takes about 7 weeks. But you know what? It sometimes takes longer because we ask, it's that whole doing homework thing. Sometimes we ask and we don't get it back, or sometimes we haven't been able to contact you. So I'd say about 7 weeks. But to really make it a machine that is crazy working and getting customers all the time, I'd say about a year. Like this crazy annuity lead machine that we've helped build, it's going to be about a year because it'll dwarf all your competitors because of the amount of content you have. It takes about a year, King.
You'd be starting with like step 1 and 2, 3.
Yeah.
Once you get, you're not doing it all at once.
No.
So you'll get a little filtering coming through.
Yeah.
A couple months later, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, it'll happen.
I think that's what you're asking, right?
We have, when we build you a Facebook business page and we put your picture on it,
Yeah.
people in your community, the system automatically asks you, do you know this person? Do you know this person? This is like, this one could be your friend suggestion. And it automatically does that for you, even just with your picture and your name.
Yeah.
So you start getting activity. I haven't seen you in 20 years. You offer annuities. Haven't seen you in, a year. I went to high school with you. You sell, man, you still look good, Do you offer life insurance or do you offer annuities? And it's that quick. But for it to be really a machine, it takes about a year. It takes 7 weeks to get the snowball actually even, rolling.
Yeah.
It takes about a year to really build that strong, machine that we're trying to do
That's where
here.
your coordinator comes in.
Yep.
We calling you and giving you the, 2 or 3 pieces.
Well, the faster you respond, the faster it's going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. So on the 7-week plan, we get the appointment setting. JR was asking about the appointment setting or the landing page. It's an automated appointment page. The social media profile creation and the training. Shoot the video in our studio time. Hopefully everybody in here filmed a video. If not, you can do it after this. Unlimited back office support, branding support, ebooks for appointments, and free signature guarantees. Does anybody know everybody knows what a signature guarantee is. We got them if you need it.
What are you talking about, the signature guarantee?
If you need a signature guarantee on a rollover from a security or a brokerage house, instead of having the client go to the bank, we can help you over here on it.
So all you need is a copy of a color
ID.
ID.
Yeah, in a form.
Send it over to you and,
And a $20 check.
okay.
Yeah. But we'll do it for free for you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. It's free. It's free. It's free. It's free. And then we do free shipping on any of your documents, overnights, any of that stuff, so you don't have to pay the extra $29 or whatever. We got it here. Okay. And that's it. Thank you very much for coming out. Woo! Now, real quick, I do this on every single one of them. I turn this around and I do a little quick video for additional content. Everybody, round of applause for coming out to DFS Marketing 2 Comma Club meeting. Woohoo! Content, content, content. We never stop. Thank you very much, y'all. I appreciate your time and thanks for coming out. Look forward to doing business with you.